you've dealt with it in a very kind of masculine way. Do you know what I mean? You kind of like, I don't care, I'm fine, I'm moving on, it's over, you've gone out, you found a new man, da-da-da.
Yeah.
Whereas Pete's the one kind of in interviews bleating on about the children, da-da-da-da-da. It's like he's taken on the female role, almost.
That's enough of the bleating on, thanks. Bleating on about children, yeah, because they're not important. I don't feed mine, they're annoying.
Well, you get the point.
I do. Like I say, you know, I've had worse things in my life, you know, like with Harvey, my nan died, my granddad died. You know, I've just learnt to be strong and know how to deal with things emotionally. You know, if he doesn't want to be with me, he doesn't want to be with me. What am I going to do, beg him? You know, you just got to be strong, get on with it, and just make sure the kids are looked after, and as long as they don't miss out on anything.
But it's interesting, so you didn't really crack publicly about the breakup, but watching what Katie did next, you did seem genuinely nervous going to, again, doing book signings, going out. You didn't know what the public reaction was going to, and that did seem to really freak you out.
Well, it did. You know, I'm never going to be big-headed and think, I don't know if you're the same, you know. I always think, is anyone going to turn up? It is worrying, it is, because you think, oh, no, there's only going to be 10 people. How embarrassing would that be?
Well, and also, now we have to think, is anyone going to turn up, punch you and say, I love you?
I know.
Yeah, this is Leona Lewis. Did you read about this?
I read about that, yes.
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 I've got a good way of dealing with it. As they come up to see me, I punch all of them. It's worth trying.
When it all ends, Pete's got to remember, when it all ends for both of us, because it will, I'm still going to be there in years to come, and he's just got to remember that.
Well, because of the kids, and you know, you watch the shows. It's lovely to watch you with the kids. You're really good with your kids. He seems like a really nice dad. Whatever you think about him.
No, he is a good dad.
He seems like a really good dad.
And he's a really nice person. It's just not the Pete I know at the moment.
But does your mom or your girlfriends, or do you ever consider that thing that, like, someday, Junior, Princess, they'll turn to you and they'll kind of go, what the hell were you thinking that you dragged us through this circus? Why didn't you kind of keep us out of the limelight?
They might do, but I've been doing it since I was 17. I don't push them in front of the camera. They like it. Harvey's always saying, smile at the camera, and he's always following it, but I'd never, ever, ever put them in that situation. But they don't know. But they're
kids. They're kids. I mean, you should kind of be making the decision for them.
Yeah, yeah.
So, what... I don't know what they're clapping now. But
probably because you're having a dig at me, Graham.
No, it's so not. It's so not.
No.
I'm just thinking, is that something you've considered, that in the future that could turn around and kind of bite you in the ass?
Yeah, my kids, they're not in my show. They're in it, but they're not in it as much as they probably could be, because, you know, I don't want to portray them always in the show, but they're part of my life, so it'd be stupid not to have them in the show. But, you know, people have got to remember, I'm in the public eye, I'm an open book. OK, I'm not saying the kids are, and they don't choose to be, but people are interested in me and what the kids are up to. And trust me, if the kids never want to do anything, then no way would I do that.
And listen, I do think that thing is that you are an open book, and talking of books...
Always.
The great thing is, it hasn't ended, people do still love you.
If you don't want to look like me, get this.
Well, no, it's standing out.
I'm not a fashion icon.
Standing up, my look, my style, my life. And now, did you write more of this book than some of your other books?
Well, I didn't write any of my other books, I admit that. But
No,
I come up with the ideas. I'm not like you two. You actually...
We actually write our books.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. But the autobiographies and that, they are my words, because that is about what I do, you know, so...
And talk us through. So if you buy this book, Standing Up, My Look, My Style, My Life, what's in here? Tell us.
Basically, even if you can't read... I'm not saying, you know, some people can't. It's got lots of pictures in it.
I noticed that.
Yeah. But, you know, it's got pictures from when I started up till now. It's just tips of what I do. I'm not trying to be a fashion icon, because clearly I couldn't be, because, you know, I haven't got time to worry about what I look like all the time. But it's just dodgy pictures of me, really. Oh, I did tonight. I made an effort tonight.
I would like to ask a question. I would like to know how long it took you to get ready tonight, because you're immaculate and you're so, you know, beautiful, and the hair and the makeup and...
Hour and a half. I've got 3 sets of eyelashes on, 3 hair pieces, and Boots counter of makeup.
I like it.
Any part of you?
He rather rudely said, is any part you?
Yes, right.
No, I have a fake nose, I've had liposuction, boobs. Anything else you want to know?
Yeah, bollocks to you, man.
I'm straight, but I can't take my eyes off her boobs.
They're LA boobs as well, these ones.
Oh, they're LA boobs.
LA boobs, these ones.
Oh, I see, they're in imported boobs.
Oh, I see.
My English lot are at home in the drawer.
They've travelled well.
Yeah. Alex might use them, you never know.
Probably quite